Hello friends, welcome. Welcome back to our 10th online study series. We are dealing with the lesson Chemical Reactions and Equation from Science first part. Now, here so far we have studied regarding the types of chemical reactions. In the types of chemical reactions, we have studied combination reaction as well as decomposition reaction. Now we will deal with displacement reaction and double displacement reaction. So, about displacement reaction. So, to understand displacement reaction, let us first understand an example. Let us suppose you are sitting in a class, and when you are sitting on your benches, there are two students generally on a bench. Okay. Now, if suppose third of your friend, that is a friend rather than you two, wants to sit next to you on your bench. And if suppose that third friend, he is stronger than your friend sitting next to you, what will happen? Simply, the more stronger friend will push your less strong friend and occupy his space. Exactly like this. If we consider this along with or compare with the reactants, the reaction can be said as displacement reaction. What happens here in the reaction? The less chemically reactive compound or ion, it is displaced by more chemically reactive element or ion. So let us first define displacement reaction. The reaction in which the place of the ion of less reactive element in a compound is taken by another more reactive element by formation of its own ion is called displacement reaction. Okay. Now here AB plus C. This is the generalized reaction for displacement reaction. AB and C are the reactants. C is more chemically reactive and hence it displaces B from AB and occupies the space of B. Here the product which we get are AC plus B. Okay, means C is more strong friend which we have studied in our example for our understanding. C is more chemically reactive. It displaces B and occupies its space. We get AC and B as products. Okay. Now let us see some more examples for displacement reaction. Here we have seen this chemical reaction in our earlier parts. We have taken the solution of copper sulfate and we have added zinc powder. The first chemical reaction which you can see here, zinc plus copper sulfate aqueous, it gives ZnSO4 plus copper. Zinc displaces copper from copper sulfate and here the forming product which we get is zinc sulfate, aqueous solution of the zinc sulfate, and copper is displaced here. Okay. All the metals like zinc, aluminium, lead, iron, etc. displaces copper from copper sulfate solution or copper salt solution. Copper salt. It is copper sulfate, it is a salt. So, copper salt solutions. The chemical reactions for each element or for each metal can be written as, for aluminium it will be 2Al plus 3CuSO4. It gives AlSO4, that is aluminium sulfate plus copper. For iron the reaction will be Fe plus CuSO4. It gives Cu plus FeSO4 solution. Okay. In this way you can see the next reaction, it is regarding ion displacement. Ion displaces lead from the aqueous solution of lead nitrate. Here PbNO3 taken twice. It is a formula for lead nitrate. In this lead nitrate, Fe being more reactive than lead, it displaces lead from lead nitrate and we get iron nitrate or ferrous nitrate here, and the lead is displaced already. The reaction will be Fe plus PbNO3 taken twice. It gives FeNO3 taken twice, that is ferrous nitrate plus lead. Some another examples are also given here for the displacement reaction. Metals above the hydrogen in the reactivity series displaces hydrogen from dilute acids. For example, if we take the chemical reaction of sodium and hydrochloric acid, in this sodium is more reactive than hydrogen and hence sodium displaces hydrogen to give sodium chloride solution and hydrogen gas is released there. In the same way, if we take the chemical reaction of potassium and hydrogen sulfate, we can see here hydrogen sulfate means sulfuric acid. Okay, here we also see that the potassium displaces hydrogen, that is hydrogen is displaced by potassium and we get potassium sulfate and hydrogen gases are released there. Now there is also one more reaction which we have written here. Metals such as aluminium, zinc, magnesium, they also react safely with dilute acids. That is a reaction of zinc with sulfuric acid, it results in zinc sulfate and hydrogen gases are released. The next reaction it is magnesium and hydrochloric acid. Obviously magnesium being more reactive displaces hydrogen and we get the solution of magnesium chloride and hydrogen gases are released here. Okay. From all these reactions so far, I think you have understood what a displacement reaction is. Simply, one stronger or chemically more reactive element, it displaces an ion from the compound from the reactant side and the new product is formed. Okay. Now, let us move on to our next type of reaction. It is double displacement reaction. Here, let us take an example of potassium chromate and barium sulfate. We have seen this activity in our earlier parts too. When we mix or when we add the barium sulfate solution in potassium chromate solution, we can observe the yellow precipitate is formed there in the product side. This yellow precipitate, it is of barium chromate solution. Okay, means barium chromate precipitate is formed there and potassium sulfate solution we can see in the product side as well. It is also a displacement reaction, but here the chromate and sulfate both are the ions and which are exchanging their places with the other reactant. That is, here in the reaction you can see CrO4, it is replaced in barium and SO4 it is displacing or it is placed along with the potassium. Means both ions, they are exchanging their own places. It is not like displacement, it is exchange. Both the ions, they are exchanging their places so that more or new products are formed there. From this reaction, what you can see? The reaction in which the ions in the reactants are exchanged to form a precipitate is called double displacement reaction. I'll repeat. The reaction in which the ions in the reactants are exchanged to form a precipitate is called double displacement reaction. In the above example, the precipitate formed. Here we have shown the downward facing arrow for the precipitate. The precipitate of barium chromate is formed there, which is yellow in color. Okay, this is the example for the double displacement reaction. Let us see some more examples for our convenience and more understanding. The next reaction, it is regarding silver nitrate and sodium chloride solution. When we add sodium chloride and silver nitrate, we get the precipitate of silver chloride and sodium nitrate solution. Okay, here our main product is AgCl, that is the precipitate of silver chloride. Next reaction, it is a reaction of sodium sulfate and barium chloride. What we are doing here? We are adding the solution of barium chloride in the solution of sodium sulfate. Again, in the product side, we can observe that the aqueous solution of sodium chloride is formed plus our main product, that is the precipitate of barium sulfate, is observed there. Okay? It means we can summarize the double displacement reaction as there is exchange of ions in the reactants to form the new products, plus more important condition is that there is formation of precipitate to the product side in the double displacement reaction. Okay? I hope from all of this you must have understood the displacement and double displacement reaction. Now what you have to do is, your homework is to find out some more examples and copy them in your notebooks of displacement and double displacement reaction. Till then, take care. Thank you.